My name is Jen, and I work for Opportunity Nation, a campaign to restore the American dream for all Americans that's proud to be working with St. Anselm's. My question is for the entire panel. 2/3 of Americans are concerned that the ladder of economic mobility that was there for them when they were growing up is now no longer there for their children. How important is messaging about reclaiming the American dream, and how did each of your respective campaigns approach that, if at all?
With Governor Pawlenty, he had a wonderful personal story of living the American dream. So I loved watching him connect with people in New Hampshire who may not agree with him on several policy issues, but like we've been talking about in New Hampshire, there's an opportunity to connect with people on a personal level. And this cycle, with economics and jobs being a very important part of all of the town hall meetings and questions, it did get very personal. And people had very emotional personal stories about losing a job or health care or whatever, that a candidate really had to, without being staged or messaged, connect with people about what we're all trying to achieve, the American dream. So it became a very personal dialogue at most events when those questions came up.
The question brings up a really good point. Yes, that was part of our messaging, but for us, because we started so late, we weren't able to develop who our candidate is or was. He was a very poor kid from Paint Creek, Dryland, Cotton, no idea what that was as a girl from New Hampshire, but he worked his way up, and now he's the governor of the 13th largest economy in the world. And without the time to develop who he is, we weren't able to sell our messaging. You have to be someone before, especially New Hampshire, someone takes you seriously. And I think at that showcase, Mitt had the time, you had the name ID, and you had the time before the election cycle before to really define who he was as a business person. Same thing with Ron Paul. If you don't portray accurately who you are and get people to know who you are, they're not going to take your position seriously, even if you're following your talking points and you're staying on message. And that was a lesson I learned.
Quickly here. Rick Santorum's situation, very similar, came from an immigrant, not well-to-do background. His grandfather came over here from Italy. His family, they were hand laborers, but he said they worked hard, they were successful. We do have an opportunity society here. The government, and specifically the president as a leader, needs to talk about that and not talk about what he calls, what Rick Santorum calls the top-down approach of government, but the ability to have a bottom-up approach so that everybody can participate in that success. It's very important for him, I know. He talks about it all